Welcome to Yoga Nidra. My name's Haejin, and Connie and I are practicing our Yoga Nidra today. We'll get started here. Let's find our comfortable seat. If you haven't practiced with me, I always encourage you to find a really comfortable seat where you can settle your body, where there's no distractions, so you could journey inward. So readjusting your legs in any way to find comfort, and then allowing yourself to climb it up towards maybe the hips. Maybe there's something that's not feeling right in this position. Just kind of rotating the hips a little bit to find that. And then making sure that the spine is long and the shoulder is soft and down. The back of the neck is long. And the head is right on top of the shoulders and not jutting forward. Your hands are resting very lightly with your arms soft. Your eyes are closed. And just start to become aware of what's swirling in your mind. What is in there that's causing you stress or worry. Just allow it to be, knowing that whatever you have in those thoughts of yours, that it can all wait. You can wait for this hour of self-care to find a little bit of recovery balance with our Yoga Nidra, to be able to focus and give us that energy and that power to continue this journey independently ourselves and with others, communicating with others. Allow yourself to become aware of your breath. Maybe feeling that smoothness in the belly, that gentle movement. Just keep your eyes softly closed, your face soft. Allow the breath to become the focal point in this journey today. Finding comfort, finding a sense of familiarity as you feel the breath gently moving like an old friend in comfort as you continue to breathe in and out. As you find the rhythm of your breath, as you root through your seat and find length in your body and your mind, space with the breath, bring your awareness to your navel center, behind the navel, the solar plexus, power center of your being. The third chakra. As you continue to feel the breath moving the belly, lengthening the spine, bring all the awareness to that solar plexus behind the navel. And creating energy as you breathe in and out. Let your mind focus on your breath there. The energy, the heat, building and rising. As we take control of our body and our mind and our thoughts. Slowing down the breath a little bit more. And keeping that awareness there as we find our lengthening and stretching of our bodies before we come into our Nidra. Bring awareness to gratitude in your life right now, whatever it may be. And let that be the guiding force of your practice today. When you're finished, gently turn the palms up, index finger and thumb join together lightly. As we create this very powerful vibration within us to maybe stir up the core, stir up what's old within us to let go and release out into the universe, to bring more balance and newness to our being. Take a deep breath in. Gently flutter your eyes open back to your beautiful space. And if you have a block, grab your block. If you have a strap, make sure maybe it's close by. I'm going to sit on our block today for our very first pose. Just going to sit nicely with our knees together. It's kind of a modified hero's pose here. And nice tall spine, shoulders pulling back, heart is reaching forward and up. I'm going to close our eyes, just take a few breaths here, just allowing ourselves to lengthen as we breathe in and out. Taking a couple more here. Sensing the strength of the breath as you grind down through our seed and our block that we have below us. Finding that support, not just in the physical body, but the mental body. Really nice. And if this feels good for you, it's really nice to kind of sit here for a little bit. It feels good. We'll gently stay here. If not, you can always take the block off. Just wanted to ground down here, and you start to place the right hand by your side and start to lift that left hand up just to find a little bit of a stretch. Hug that right elbow in as you start to reach and lengthen, and exhale yourself to the right side of the room. Just feeling that really great stretch from your hips all the way along the left side of your body. Just breathing into that stretch with gratitude. Your next inhale, bringing you back to center. Inhale back up. And then as you exhale, start to gently place that left hand down, reach the right hand up. Take a deep breath. Exhale, start to reach yourself all the way to that left side. Again, feeling yourself stretching from the right hip all the way to the fingertips. Just breathing here. Your next inhale, coming right back up, inflating yourself up, maybe reaching both hands up to the sky, stretching it out, maybe opening the heart, maybe giving yourself a little bit of a back bend. And exhale the hands down through the center, hands to heart. Anjali Mudra. Really nice. Just inhale one more time. Lift both arms up. Open your heart. Watch the hands touch. Exhale, hands to your heart center. One more. Just feels good to do this. Opening up. Stretching everything out. Exhaling down in gratitude. And if you're on your block now, definitely remove it now that we're going to start to move. Find your way to your cat-cow here, all fours, and starting your little movement of your spine, arching as you inhale, reaching the chest through, lifting through the palms, protecting the wrists. Exhale, rounding and lifting, creating all that movement in your spine. This doesn't just balance out the physical part, it also balances out the mental, right? It goes into the brain. It just starts to really bring balance to all the, maybe the emotions that you might be having. Anxiety, the stress that the world has been creating. And then when you're ready, find yourself to a neutral spine and gently place the left hand a little bit more towards center, press to the palms and lift up. Inhale, reach the right hand up. And then exhale, find your little twist here. Really gently placing the right shoulder down, the right temple or the right ear. Maybe walking that left fingertips a little bit more towards the front with the elbows 45-degree bent very deeply as you open up that left side and breathing into it. As you breathe, just imagine that you're opening up that rib cage. One more. That left side's open. Start to come back whatever way you can, protecting yourself. And we're going to do the other side, walking that right hand more towards the center. Reach the left hand up and slowly exhale it through. Gently placing the left shoulder, the left temple on the mat. Walking the right fingertips to the front of your mat, elbows 45 degrees. Pull that right hip back. Lengthen as you twist and breathe into that right side. Feel the ribs opening as you take that breath in, expanding it. The belly drawing into the spine as you release the breath. And pressing away from the mat with that left shoulder so you're not hurting your neck in any way. When you're finished, gently coming back, inhaling back. Maybe doing a few more cat-cows here. Rounding and arching. Starting to sway the hips in a circle all the way down to the heels, just for a little bit more of a stretch here. Really nice. Then from here, we're going to start to come all the way down to the floor, coming onto our belly. Forearm stance if you can. Heels reach back. Shoulders pull forward. Press down through the forearms to lift yourself away from the mat. The belly in. Hips down a little bit more. If you need to modify on your knees, you can. Really nice. Let's try to stay here for 3 more breaths if we can. If not, come all the way down. And exhaling all the way down with that third exhale. Come all the way, forehead down on the mat. Hands are by your side, upper rib cage, fingers wide. Hug the elbows in and stay here for a moment. Maybe sway the hips, noticing where your point is that you're going to press down from. And you'll feel that pubic area there.
And as you take your next breath in, you're going to start to inhale, lift up, squeeze the elbows back, reach the heart forward.
Maybe slight gaze forward. Don't hyperextend your neck. Cobra or mini cobra. Press down through the tailbone, reach it down to the floor to lengthen the lower back. And then exhale, come back, forehead down on the mat. We'll try that one last time. Inhale, reach the chest forward, reach the elbows back, hug it in. Press down through the tops of the feet. And exhale, release. Place your hands on top of your sacrum. Really reach and straighten out that arm, squeezing and pulling the shoulders back. Inhale, reach the chest up. Reach it through. Keep reaching the arms and the hands back. Maybe the legs lift. Gaze slightly ahead. Try to keep the spine long. Breathe. Feel the expansion and the contraction as you breathe in. Gentle rocking motion with your breath. Last one, inhale, inflate yourself up. And exhale, release. Release the clasped hands. Maybe come to a cheek. Your hands are by your side. Last one, we're gonna reach the fingertips back. Inhale, reach the chest up. You can reach the legs up if you'd like, or keep them down. Keep looking just slightly ahead of you, shoulders pulled back, reach those fingertips. Don't forget to breathe. Last breath, inhale. And exhale, release the other cheek. Move and sway those hips a little bit, bend the knees, reach the heels up to the sky, start to swing those legs side to side. Release any tension you might have created here. Just feeling the energy. I don't know if you can, but I could feel the energy that we just created. I could feel it in my solar plexus. It's kind of building up to my chest right now. We all have this energy that we kind of bury inside of us sometimes, you know, and the exercise and these stretches and movements kind of start to open everything up. And that's why it feels so good to exercise, you know. So come all the way to all fours when you're ready. Take your time. And let's just do our downward facing dog. Knees bent, hips reach back. You can always have a slight knee bend. You know, you don't have to have your legs completely straight. Press the palms away and reach yourself back, your heart reaching back. Just breathe in and out here a few times, lengthening the spine down. And exhale, lifting the belly up to the sky, to the spine. One last breath. Next time, inhale, reach the right leg straight up. And exhale it through, and you can lift the belly, hug that knee into the chest as you reach that leg forward. Find your high lunge. Keep the left hand where it is, or place it where you can lengthen the left side of your body. And then as you exhale, twisting, start to reach the right hand up. Find a little twist here. Try to squeeze and pull the right hip crease back, right? Bend the knees a little deeper in the front and maybe feel the back thigh and lift it up, heels reaching back, lengthening the spine, twisting through the navel here, the rib cage lifting to the sky. Breathe. Pressing away from the mat with the left palm. And with your next exhale, gently reach that right hand down.
Step the foot back, down facing dog. Inhale, reach the left leg straight up. And exhale it through, hug it in, lift, 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 lift. Place that foot down. Again, lengthen that right side, place that palm where it feels great and long here, and then reach, exhale, left hand up. Again, adjust yourself. Hug that left hip in and then pull it back, right? The back thigh is strong and lifted. Pressing down through the front heel, pressing down through the right palm and lifting up. Maybe looking out up at your left fingertips and then maybe thinking, okay, is that right above the bottom hand? What could I do to change positions to make it come right above the right hand? And sometimes it's there, sometimes it's a little bit further where we think it is. And exhale it down when you're ready. Step back, downward facing dog. Nice little twist here. And inhale, reach the right leg up. Exhale it through. Drop the back knee. We'll stay right here for a moment. We're going to bend that back knee and we're going to gaze to the right. Use the right hand. Start to grab that left foot. Another twist and opening. Open up the heart. A little twist here. Couple more breaths. One more. And release. Step that foot back, down facing dog. Inhale the left leg when you're ready. Exhale it through. High lunge, drop the back knee. Bend that knee and the heels up. Again, using the left hand this time, start to circle around and grab at that foot wherever you can. Open up the shoulders, press away and lift and find your little twist here and breathe. Press to the right palm, lift up, breathe. Don't forget to breathe. One last breath. And release, down, step back, downward facing dog. And slowly reach both knees down. And gently find your way to child's pose for a moment. Noticing all those little twists that we just did. And just allowing all that twist to work a little bit. It's nice to hold it a little bit longer. But for right now, we've done a lot of twists. We're just going to allow ourselves to ground down again. We've continued to stir up all that energy we created behind the navel. We're twisting and turning to try to send it to all the places it needs in our body. Maybe going all the way up to our brain. The forehead down on the mat, just feeling that comfort in knowing that there is some support for us, not just physically, but also mentally, spiritually. And then when you're ready, start to come all the way across that shin, and then start to walk your hands back, straighten out that leg. And we're going to come into a bit of a fold. Excuse me for a second. I've got to just do one thing here. Okay, we're just going to fold a couple more times before we come into this. We're just going to come into our another little twist that I want to put in here before we finally fold is just to reach that right leg straight, bend the left knee,
feet are hip distance apart, so it's not touching the leg. You want to reach that left shoulder inside of the leg and then lengthen through as you grab for the ankle or your toes here, lengthening. When you're ready with your strap, if you need a strap, you might not need one, but if you do have a strap, you can have it close by. But you're going to start to reach the left arm and wrap it around that leg, the left leg, and then start to reach the hands to the back. And then swing that right arm all the way around in a circle as you reach back. And maybe you can try to reach for that hip, opposite hip crease, or maybe you can grab the opposite hand and like clasp your fingers really nicely and just kind of squeeze the whole body together with the legs, right? So it's just a nice little hug, but your right leg is still really long and the heels are stretching through and your chest and your spine is long and you're got this bind, this tight bind, but you're also folding at the same time. Just breathe here, find the comfort of your breath as you find the challenge of this pose. Try to keep the spine as long as you can, lengthening it. When you're ready to come out, take one more last deep breath in and out here. And slowly inhale yourself back, release. We'll do the other side. Again, bend the right knee, extend the left leg straight out, flex that foot, reach the right shoulder inside of that leg. And then to lengthen our body, the front torso, we do try to extend and lengthen through that left leg here before we start to wrap our arms around our body. So we start out with one arm, the right arm wrapping around, and then left arm wrapping around. And just really hugging everything in, squeezing the back, like turning yourself into a tight little ball with your arms, and then lengthening and folding down to that left leg. Keep lengthening the back of the neck, keep the spine long, and breathe. One last breath. And slowly come back up with the inhale, release the hands, let everything go. Come into your butterfly pose now. Maybe move your hips a little bit, release anything that you might have created and find your way to your butterfly pose. Right, nice tall spine here. And take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, start to fold forward. Keep the spine nice and long. Keep reaching the front of your body towards the front of the room. As you fold through the hips, your whole body starts to fold in unison, right? It's just one solid piece, that torso, and just folding forward as far as you can without any sharp pain of any kind. It's just a stretch in the groin. Squeeze your groin. Make sure you're pressing down through your seat and groin area. And breathe. Spine is long. Take 6 breaths here. Focus on creating 6 beautiful, even breaths. You might be almost done. When you're finished, you'll inhale yourself back up. One more twist, maybe a little, I don't know, I like doing, this is like a twisted fold, I guess. So you're gonna reach the right leg forward and hug the left knee, left heel into the groin. And we wanna keep that right side as long as we can here, the right side of our body. And we're gonna start to fold, and we're gonna place the forearm in front of that leg. Right, so it's just really nice, and we're kind of twisting our rib cage to kind of make sure it's nice and long. And then we're going to reach that opposite hand up, and then as you exhale, you'll start to fold it over to that right leg. And maybe you could touch that big toe, right? Maybe you can twist and turn a little bit more so you're peeking through the armpits and kind of looking up to the ceiling. You're going to feel a little bit, just keep yourself really long as you're doing this. Don't dump into anything. Keep lifting and breathing. And take one last breath. Inhale all the way back. And we'll do the other side. We're creating a lot of twists here today. Hopefully it's not too much. Again, make sure that that left side's really nice and long before you come into this, placing that forearm down, and then reach the opposite hand up, and then exhale it, reach it towards that left foot, and then maybe grab that big toe and then start to twist and move the body, rotating it towards the ceiling a little bit, peeking through that armpit, and breathe. Keep lengthening. Don't pull the shoulders into the ears. Lengthen that side. Lengthen the spine. One last breath. Inhale all the way back up. Really nice. Thought that was going to give me all this, but the fold really helps. We're going to do one more fold, and then we're going to come on our back. So nice little stretch here. Start to place your hands on either side. Exhale, start to come all the way, nice and lengthy as you fold. Make sure that your front body is as long as the back body as you fold here. And bend the knees if you need to. And just breathe. Close your eyes. Feel the comfort of your breath. If your mind begins to wander, like mine does sometimes, come back to your breath. Two more breaths. Inhale back when you're ready. Walk your hands back towards your hips. Bend those knees. Come all the way back to your back here. Hug the knees into your chest. Just start to rotate it a little to release any tension in your sacrum and lower back. That feels really good. Nice. And hug that knee in. Close your eyes and breathe. Inhale to count of 4. Exhale to count of 4. Again, inhale to 4. Exhale to 4. Again, inhale to 4. Exhale to 4. This time, inhale to 4. Hold the breath. And exhale to 4. 2 more. Inhale to 4. Hold. And exhale to 4. Inhale 4. Hold. And exhale 4. Rotate your knees a little bit. Take a deep breath in, hug and squeeze everything in your body. And then when you're ready, release into your Shavasana. Find your way to your beautiful Shavasana. Make sure you're completely relaxed and your body is not closed off but open. Your arms are like a V alongside your body. Your legs are long and wide as the mat. And the feet is completely naturally parting to the side. Your shoulders are equally down on the mat. Allowing your body to completely rest here. You're beginning to make any final adjustments now necessary to ensure any comfort that you might need for this posture of Shavasana. Start to invite the body and the mind to relax into the stillness. Simply surrender into the stillness of the body. Now your awareness to the navel. Sensing here the breath. Centered behind the navel. The navel rising and falling to the tide of the breath. And carefully inviting the breath to deepen. Feeling the sense of comfortable boldness of the breath behind the navel. Patiently expanding into fullness. And then releasing with each exhale, deepening into relaxation. Surrendering into the experience of stillness. And still, with focus, release the breath, inviting it to become a steady rhythm, calm and comfortable, rooted here behind the navel. Each breath becoming more balanced, more stable, more relaxed. Gently begin to move your awareness to your mouth. Become aware of your tongue, lower jaw, lower row of teeth, upper row of teeth, gums, upper lip, lower lip, space between your lips, both cheeks, right ear, left ear, forehead, both temples, back of the head, top of the head, tip of the nose, the right nostril, left nostril, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, space between the eyebrows. Now go to the right hand thumb, the right hand thumb, and second finger, third finger, fourth finger, little finger, back of the hand, palm of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, right armpit, ribs, waist, right hip. Now go to the left hand thumb, the left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, little finger, back of the hand, palm of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, left armpit, ribs, waist, left hip. And go to the right big toe, the second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe, sole of the foot, top of the foot, heel, ankle, calf, knee, thigh, right hip. Go to the left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe, sole of the foot, top of the foot, heel, ankle, calf, knee, thigh, the left hip, groin, the right buttock, left buttock, lower back, mid back, upper back, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, back of the neck, back of the head, right inner ear, left inner ear, roof of the mouth, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right chest, left chest, middle chest, upper abdomen, lower abdomen, navel, groin, the whole spine, the whole head, right arm, left arm, both arms together, the whole right leg, the whole left leg, both legs together, the whole front body, the whole back body, the whole body. Be aware of the whole body. Now bring your awareness to your nostrils. Observe the gentle tide of breath as it passes along the nasal membrane, flowing in, flowing out. Observe it without altering it in any way. Experience its tantalizing caress, effortlessly dancing along the nasal membrane, flowing in and flowing out. Now begin to shift your awareness of breath from its obvious physical dimension to a magnetic, luminous quality of energy or light. Imagine with each inhale, dancing particles of energy drawing into the body, a life-sustaining radiance. And with each exhale, all unwanted energies are cleansed from the fields of the body and mind. With each inhale, dancing particles of charged luminous energy patiently caressing the nasal membrane with life-giving force. With exhale, all obstacles to our fulfillment dissipate, leaving us cleansed and renewed, even revitalized. Now, beginning with the number 33, count the waves of this luminous tide, counting backwards from 33 all the way to 1. So with the next incoming breath, follow the tide of energy in, count 33, and then follow it out, count 32. In 31, out 30. In 29, out 28. Continue without disturbance to the breath. Simply counting backwards all the way to 1. Remember, remain aware, do not sleep. If you lose count or become distracted, simply begin again, wherever you are, without thought or without judgment. Now, go to the soles of the feet. Move all of your awareness to the soles of the feet. Experience the sensation of heaviness being absorbed into the body through the soles of the feet. The feet drinking in the experience of weight, heavy, liquid, metal, feeling through the soles of the feet into the legs. Feel the sensation. Continue feeling through the legs into the whole body. Feel it move into the waist, into the chest, into the arms and hands. Feeling this expression of weight and gravity, so full, the body begins to sink into the floor. Intense gravity pulling the body into the floor. Now slowly feel the sensation of weight and its gravity leave the body. The sensation of weight seeping out of the body and into the earth. All experience of weight dissipating into the depths of the earth below you, leaving the experience of the body weightless. The body now weightless begins to float just above the surface of the floor. The body hovers above the floor like a cloud, hovering above the surface of the earth. Sense the space between the body and the floor. Surrender into the liberating experience of weightlessness. Now return to my voice. Return to my instructions. I'm going to guide you through a series of images. Observe any sensation that may arise as I share the images, but do not become overly involved. Each new image I describe brings a fresh new experience, but be without thought or judgment of the experience. Remain detached and observe whatever arises out of the mind and body as you experience each image. A smiling Buddha. A wilting flower. Fish in a pond. A cherry tree in blossom. A baby smiling. A woman crying. A restless sea. Gentle wind. A starry night. A golden egg. A young girl praying. A school of dolphins. A flicker of a candle. Slowly begin the journey back into your physical body, coming back from that space into your mind and thoughts, moving your fingers and your toes, gently reaching the arms behind you to stretch. Maybe taking a deep breath in and out here, keeping the eyes softly closed, and then gently drawing the knees in as you slowly roll yourself to your right side in a fetal position. And just taking this time to reflect, recharge, reset. As your eyes stay softly closed, when you're ready to come up, take your time. No rush. Sealing this practice with one final sound of Om. And take a deep breath in. Om. And inhale your hands together at your heart center, Anjali Mudra. And exhale as you slightly bow in honor of your practice this beautiful, bright, shiny day here. May we continue this journey, finding peace, just being where we are, without any expectations, without any judgment, in honor of all that we are and all that there is. Namaste. Thanks for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your week. And hold on one second. I'm going to undo the mute. There we go. I hope you had a great session there.
It was wonderful.
Oh, good. Feel good and feel good and relax and enjoy your weekend.
Thank you. You too.
Okay. Take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.